Once you learn how to die, you learn how to live. By Imran, Akram, Kaawish. It was a rainy Sunday afternoon on June 2012. I was wandering in Mall of Asia in Manila, the then largest mall in Philippines. It was my regular practice since past 2 months to visit Mall of Asia every Sunday. I was on an official visit to Philippines for the past 4 months. The office schedule was really very hectic. However, weekends were worth enjoying. New places, new people, new culture, new life patterns, indeed, a lot to learn. So, during the first 2 months, there was nothing left from visiting all the must-see places in Philippines during my weekends. What to do on weekends thereafter? That was my question to myself. I decided to visit Mall of Asia every Sunday. That was the best time pass for me. As usual, the mall was full of visitors. I had just completed my shopping and was taking my lunch at the food court while looking at the adjacent ice rink where people were enjoying ice skating. I could see jubilation on the faces of children and a bit of fear on the faces of elders who were either accompanying children or were just testing their courage. The people inside the rink were moving freely as if they were just walking. I felt as if it was so easy to do this. But when I used to look at those who fell down and could see the pain on their faces, I could stop immediately my imagination on doing it. It was not that I was fearful of any adventures. Indeed, I had done so many dares in my life. Be it an encounter with sharks in Philippines, be it a snorkeling exposure in Red Sea of Egypt, be it an open Royal Bengali tiger safari in Bangladesh, be it a Batu Caves and jungle suspense in Malaysia, or be it a paragliding risk in Fujairah. But I had never ever thought of getting into an ice rink since in the past 2 months. So what was forcing me to go against my nature of accepting challenging adventure? It was a backache. While in Egypt in 2011, I got a backache. It was the time there was the first ever internet revolution in Egypt, and I had to return to my home country. Due to the backache, I had to take off from office for around 2 consecutive months. I had recently recovered from the backache pain, which lasted for 6 long months. I nodded my head with a big no, as I was not in a position to take any risk of falling down and get trapped by my backache again. However, somewhere in my heart, there was a deep desire to go ice skating. Alas, if I could also be able to get into an ice rink, I muttered. Where there is a will, there is a way. I just observed that there were coaches also available inside the rink who were giving training to beginners, be it children or elders. Whoa! An idea clicked in my mind with a ray of hope. The coaches must be there to prevent learners from falling down. That helped me gather my courage. The next moment, I was in the queue to get an entry ticket. The normal class time was 1 hour. Since I needed almost double the time to learn anything, I decided to take a 2-hour class with a coach. I have completed my safety measures, I thought. I was provided with special shoes for my size and was asked to wait for my coach before I could wear my shoes. Time was not passing. It took the coach 15 minutes to get free and to reach me. However, I felt as if it's been centuries since I had been waiting for him. He came. When we went inside the rink, the first thing he advised me was, take small steps to your best possible extent. What? How come? but I had no option but to follow him. I took my first extremely small step. But why? I asked eagerly. Whenever we take small steps and achieve our goals, we build our character. And whenever we take large steps and achieve our goals quickly, we build our ego, said the coach. But I was not in a philosophy class, so I asked another question. Is there any other reason for taking small steps? Yes. It prevents you from falling down quickly. Is there any way we can prevent from falling? No. Oh no. I should not have entered into the ice rink, I muttered again with a fear of the backache. The coach read my facial expression. So, my dear, I'm going to teach you your second lesson now. And can you guess what that lesson was? The lesson was to learn how to fall down, so that when you fall down, you get the minimum loss, you get the minimum injury, and you get the minimum problems. Because falling is inescapable. Whatever your level of expertise, there is always a fear of falling. Ladies and gentlemen, my class finished in 2 hours. I fell down many times during those 2 hours, but surprisingly, there was not even a single injury. And every time I fell, I stood up again and enjoyed that thrilling experience. But those 2 hours gave me lifetime lessons. Just think, if this world is an ice rink, we need some special shoes to walk. Those shoes are our attitude. Just like shoes of ice rink, our attitudes keep us balanced and determines if we are going to fall or going to rise. Just like a coach of ice rink, we need a coach to live in this world. That coach is God. God has given us the complete guidebook as to how to live in this world with minimum losses. Just like taking small steps in the ice rink, we need to take small steps in this world so that we can progress smoothly without any fear of falling down. Just like learning how to fall down, we also need to learn how to die so that we can learn how to live and to enjoy our life.